Similarly, next fault for 35 degree. So I will reset and 1 second. Let's see. Start experiment. So we start heating. So let us have a higher temperature here. So as they have suggested, so I will stop at 70 or 75. So I will stop at 80. At 80 degrees Celsius, I am stopping. So how much time it takes for to reach 75? It is 2.53 seconds. Similarly, I can note down for 65. For every 5 degree fall, I can easily note down the time taken, and I can parallelly draw the graph as the system does. But it is, I think it is not in real time, I think. So they are where the clock shows it is 18 minutes. I think it was just 2 minutes or 3 minutes like that. So that is the variation. For 50 degrees Celsius, they show it is 23 minutes like that. So a student can easily note down the reading and find out the rate of cooling. Madam, any doubt, madam? Participants?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam. Please, madam.
I am K. Badmavati from National Vidyalaya. I am working as a teacher for 12th standard students.
Okay, madam.
I already used your virtual lab in our for my class, sir.
Okay, madam.
But my students find difficult in joining the wires within the cell phone. They didn't have any computer or laptop here.
Okay, madam.
We are having the online classes, and I am giving the link for the OLab, which is your
Okay.
lab, I think, Amrita University. They find it difficult in joining the wires and getting the readings also. So how can they overcome it, sir?
Madam, for doing virtual laboratory, definitely they need a desktop computer.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. So with mobile phone and all, the compatibility is not finished. So they are doing that. We have already informed Amrita authorities to look for having virtual laboratory in mobile itself. That is being done. For time being, you please ask your students to do the lab in desktop system. Maybe in your school that may be a computer laboratory. You can ask to come there, come over there and do. Or if they are having at home, it will be very nice.
Okay, sir.
They can.
Thank you, sir. But this virtual lab is very useful to them, sir. So I appreciate and thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. We are also in the learning mode only, madam. We don't know. So for our use, we have learned around 3 experiments. Some of the experiments we are learning this week only. Okay. So this is a very large resource. It has to reach each and every citizen of India.
Okay, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone from the physics department and other universities. Thank you, ma'am.
So if there are no other question, madam, can I hand over the session to Dr. R. Sethupathi, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite Dr. R. Sedupati to teach the components on virtual physics laboratory.
Good morning to one and all.
எங்க போகுது அப்படி நிக்குது அடுத்து சார் அது ஷேர் பண்ணலையா இது ஆஃப் பண்ணி
In torsion pendulum, so initially our aim is we have to find the moment of inertia of the disc and rigidity modulus of the wire. So we know that formula, moment of inertia formula, I equal to 2m into d2 square minus d1 square into t0 square by t2 square minus t1 square. That is the formula. So by using that formula, we are calculating the moment of inertia of the disc. And rigidity modulus of the wire, that we know that n equal to 8 by IL by t0 square or 4. That is the formula. So initially, we have to find the period of oscillation for 10 oscillations. So in first we are choosing see the right side. First we are choosing the copper wire. Then no masses are added. Then iron mass is 5 gram. Then disc mass is 1 kg. Then radius of disc radius is 5 centimeter. Disc radius is 5 centimeter. Then length of the wire is 30 centimeter. Then suspension wire radius is 0.04 centimeter. So these are the parameters we have to note it. We have to note it. So initially, how we perform the experiment. So initially, so see the arrow mark. So we have to click this arrow mark. So the pendulum will oscillates. That is, we are twisting the pendulum. So it is rotates or it produces torsional oscillation. So we see the pendulum. In this pendulum, a reference line is present. So in the reference line, we just refer it. So when we are clicking the arrow mark, the pendulum will be produce torsional oscillation. So when the mark is come to left, we are starting the counting. So it comes from left to right, then come to left. That is one oscillation. So initially, we leave the 3 oscillations. Initially, we leave 3 oscillations. So then after that, we start the count. So start the count simultaneously on the clock. So first, just see the starting the counting. Then we are click the clock. Reset. So when the mark comes left, we are starting the counting on the clock. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then 10. So I'm stop the clock. So the time is 39.276 seconds. 39 seconds, 276 milliseconds. So this is the trial 1. So without mouse, we are performing the experiment. Without mouse, we are finding the time period for 10 oscillation. So the time is 39 seconds. So we just note it. Then this is trial 1. So again, we repeat the experiment. That is called trial 2. So just reset the clock. Then again, we leave the 3 oscillations. Then we start the counting. So just on the clock, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the clock. So time is 38 seconds. So previously for trial 1 we got 39 seconds. So trial 2 we got 38 seconds. So we just note it. So trial 1, trial 2, the time is added. These two times are added and divided by 2. That is mean time period. That value is divided by 10. We will get the time period for one oscillation. That is T naught. That value is T naught. So now we are adding the cylinder. So just reset the clock. Now add the weight. So see that at the position of D1, the distance is 1.5 centimeter. So we are adding the mass. So the mass is placed on the disc. So that the center of the wire or center of the disc to center of the mass is 1.5 centimeter. So it is converted into meter, 1.5 into 10 power minus 2 meter. So now the same procedure is repeated. So now we'll on the clock, we will click the pendulum arrow mark. Then the pendulum is oscillated or torsional oscillation is produced. Then simultaneously we will on the clock. So just leave 3 oscillations, then start the clock. So I'm clicking the. So just leave the 2 oscillations, then we will start the clock. So now I am start the counting and on the clock. 1, 2, 3,